As you may know, I used to sell cruise holidays to thousands and thousands of passengers for over 30 years. And one of the main questions that I was always asked was, Holly, which cabin would you recommend? And more importantly, which cabin would you avoid? I was really lucky enough to be on Carnival Celebration for a few hours before she set sail on her maiden voyage over to Miami. And straight away, I noticed a few cabins that I would personally avoid. So please watch this video to the end to get some tips before you book your cruise on Carnival Celebration. My name is Holly Crabtree and this is my channel, Holidays at Sea.
Pack my things up, carefree, adventures waiting. I'm heading out to see the rest of the world. Yeah, yeah.
First of all, we are going to cover the Havana cabanas on deck 8, on port side, on and starboard side. On port side, you're looking at cabin number 8222 to 8292. Starboard side, you're looking at 8223 over to 8305. Now, these cabins have got floor-to-ceiling windows with an outdoor patio cabana, which is facing an outdoor deck. Now, the outdoor deck that your patio cabana leads onto is communal. So you could have people literally walking outside your patio. So if you did want a little bit of privacy, these cabins may not be for you. Another thing as well to point out with these cabins, at the end we've got cabin number 8305. Now that literally attaches itself to the Havana bar. So I know there has been reports before, especially on the Mardi Gras, of noise, because sometimes you've got entertainment in the Havana bar and the music can be quite loud. So cabin number 8305 literally attaches itself onto the Havana bar, so maybe avoid that. And also the same with Havana interior grade 8295, because that is literally facing the entrance to Havana bar as well. So for a noise element, I would probably not be booking 8305 and I wouldn't be booking 8295 either. One thing I do really like though about the Havana cabanas, that these are absolutely fantastic if you are a large family or you're going with friends. I couldn't think of anything better if you were all travelling together. Next, I just wanted to point out cabins on deck 9. These are mid-forward on starboard side, and these are an 8B grade, and these are cabins numbers 9319 up to 9341. Now, I spotted these cabins as soon as I looked in the Havana area, because all of these cabins overlook the Havana area. Now, I just want to mention some cabins in particular. 9331 right up to 9341 also overlook the Havana pool. So if there is anybody in the pool, these, as you can see from the photograph and the video, the cabins are really close, so there will be some noise element. So if you do want a little bit of a quieter cabin, maybe these on this location, these balcony cabins are not for you, so just to be mindful. Now, I just wanted to point out to you is the XL corner suites. Now, they are KS grade and they are forward, and they are on the corner of port side and the corner of starboard side. They're 710 square foot and they start from deck 9 and go all the way up to deck 15. Now, these cabins have a wraparound balcony, so you've got an amazing view, but just to be aware that they can be extremely windy if the ship is sailing. The view you've got is obstructed by a steel railing. You've also got a stationary glass windbreaker to help reduce the wind, but just to be aware that if you are booking one of these suites and you do like to sit out on your balcony, then just be aware, because sometimes they can be extremely windy because of their location. Now, finally, I just wanted to mention to you about a few cabins on deck 15. Now, earlier on, I talked about cabin 15210, 15209, port side and starboard. Now, these are the XL corner suites forward at the front of deck 15. Now, not only do these create, especially being high up, you'll feel a lot of wind coming onto your balcony, but they're also overshadowed by the bridge on deck 16. So you'll find that you won't get as much sun on your balcony because the bridge is right above your head. Also on deck 16 as well, that's going to create an overhang. So if you are thinking of a cabin on deck 15, then 15429 and 15410 backwards, then they are going to be affected by deck 16 being wider, which basically means that deck 16 will overshadow your cabin and overshadow your balcony, and then stop any sun coming onto your balcony. So if you do like to sit on your balcony and you do like to get a little bit of sunshine, then those cabins will be affected because you've got the overhang from deck 16. So again, that's just for you to be aware of.
Now, these cabin choices are my own personal recommendation. We've all got our own preferences of where we'd like to be on the ship, but these are mine. I always think when you're going to book a cruise, it's really important, if cabin is a priority for you, is to do a little bit of research into your cabin choice. For example, if you do like to spend time on your balcony and you want to sit in the sunshine, then maybe you don't want an overhang above you. Or if you do like to have a little nap on an afternoon, maybe, then maybe it's not ideal to be above somewhere that's going to create some noise. So we always say have cabins above you and have cabins below you. If you do feel a little bit seasick, then recommended is either midship, mid-forward or mid-aft, rather than right at the front or right at the back of the ship. And also, if you do again want to sit on your balcony and you want to get some sun, then maybe not book one of the front ones where it can be a little bit windy. But whatever cabin you choose, do your research and just have an absolute amazing time when you do get on board. So until next time, bye for now.
If you want to see more of Carnival Celebration or similar videos with other cruise lines, then please like and subscribe and leave a comment in the comments box.